My name's Kate and I've been a teacher for about 10 years. I'm the coordinator of the Sensing Humour in English project, and actually the English is in quotes because it could actually lend itself to any language. I brought the format together and adapted Sarah's text to make the humour-based lessons, and always in conjunction with Louise's research, just to find out that and make sure that what we were doing was always meaningful for students. Firstly, I've been kind of making my own materials in class, you know, for as long as I can remember, and I'm actually almost compelled to make them. And I found that Lou and me shared that, and we wanted to channel that and channel our energy into creating something quite substantial, because we've clocked up quite a lot of lesson plans in our time, and we just wanted to put them into something that we could kind of see as a constructive whole. Sarah's a creative writer, and she and I have been wanting to do something kind of creative for quite a long time, and we've all together, and we've always been aware that the main purpose of it would be something that would be very functional, and an ELT material seemed to really fit the bill there. And it's been really great actually trying to kind of adapt something that's not specifically written for teaching, something that's really authentic, kind of, because it's a very good model to use actually, and it can take you down many avenues. The book deals with a lot of the awkwardnesses of humour as well. We all know that we don't all feel funny at times. I definitely know I do, and speaking to a lot of people, I know that is a situation, or the other way, that you think what you've said is really funny, and then you kind of get no reaction back from it, and we kind of start to question ourselves. But that's all part of the thing with humour. And in a second language, again, which I've experienced in trying to learn Spanish and being in a kind of Spanish situation in particular, it's the same thing, but just kind of a trillion times bigger. So I really wanted to put that into a book, because I try and think of the ways that I can deal with that situation, you know, when the joke's translated to you, and you know you're not going to get it from the beginning, not even because it's funny or not, but just the expectations of it. So, big thing for me was to try and deal with this expectation, and if you can reduce that in a classroom, I think that you know, a lot of the students who don't think they're comedians are going to find it easier to try and produce humour. And those that kind of feel like they are comedians, well, they've just got, you know, other avenues to go through, and kind of they'll become more aware of their audience, I guess, and a bit kind of more compassionate in that way, and a bit more empathetic, and it kind of creates a better understanding. Ideally, it would be great to be able to walk into a school at random and go into the resource room and see Sensing Humour in English on the bookshelf as something that as a material that the teachers use regularly. And I'd like to think that the teachers do find it a practical support which engages the different individuals in the class as well as the teacher. It was never our intention for it to be something which dictates how to be funny or what is or isn't funny. That's definitely not the idea of it. It's more that it should support the different types of humour that do exist in the classroom.